Today on the episode, we are at Rebuild Resources. I'm here in the warehouse, I guess you could call it. I don't know, this is where the magic happens right here. Behind you, in front of me, you're gonna see in a minute when we get into the show, these massive, massive piles of clothes that are like 300 to 500 pounds each. Anyways, I'm not gonna tell you what Maureen does with them because she's gonna tell you that. But anyways, before we get into that, let me thank our sponsor, Source for Sports. Thank you so much. Without your support, we couldn't do this. I'm Lisa Boivin, and this is To North Bay with Love.
It's almost that time of year. Early mornings at the rink, fresh notebooks and backpacks, and a community gearing up for another great season of varsity sports. At Source for Sports North Bay, we're proud to be part of it all. Whether it's finding your kid's first pair of skates, gearing up for tryouts, or outfitting your team for the season ahead, we've got you covered. Because here, we're not just a sports store, we're neighbors, coaches, teammates, and fans. And we're proud to cheer you on every shift, step, and stride of the way. Visit Source for Sports North Bay at 1321 Fisher Street, and let us help you along your way.
We are at Rebuild Resources with Maureen.
Hi.
Hi. Have you done a podcast before?
No, I have no idea what we're
Me
doing.
neither. This is gonna be cool.
Like, I didn't know if we were just talking or if there was pictures. I have no idea.
Yeah. Well, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna chat it up.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, when I walked in here, I was like, I've never seen this before. What are these? These are like skids of compacted
So this
clothes.
is 8 weeks, a little less than 8 weeks of clothing that's been dropped off here.
Oh.
Been sorted.
Okay.
So we sort into ladies' pants, ladies' tops, men's pants, men's tops, kids and whatever.
Yeah.
This is the stuff we're not using here.
Okay.
This has got broken zippers.
Oh.
It's out of date. If you're not going to wear it, I'm not going to wear it. Then there's
What are
no
you gonna do?
point.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So we keep out this. This is a big load. This should have went out yesterday, and we had a hiccup for the first time in 30 years. We had a hiccup sending out.
No way.
So we are overfull.
Yeah.
Overfull. So they're picking up this tomorrow night, which again, never done a night shipping before. Always do morning shipping. So that's really
What time are they
interesting.
coming? They're going to come like in the middle of the night?
No, they're going to come at 4. But even at that, everything's
weird.
bad.
Yeah, it gets all-
because we usually go at 7 in the morning, get it out, get it moving, and whatever.
Yeah.
So we send out a transport load of this every 4 to 8 weeks, depending on season.
Holy smokes.
So that's what we are keeping out of our landfill.
And where does this go, though?
So this is going to go to markets in southern Ontario.
Okay.
And then from there, they resort, and it'll go to third world countries, reprocessed materials, insulations, whatever. So when you buy that shirt that says recycled fibers.
Oh, no way. Because I was going to say, like, if you send it to Toronto, like, no, people aren't going to use it there because there's broken zippers and stuff.
Well,
like it's broken,
but it's all reprocessed.
But you use it.
So when I was in Mexico last November, at my friend's condo, there's a market that goes that whole block. And what it is this bale stuff that they're selling to the people in the city that we were in Mexico.
And they use it for their houses?
No,
like as insulation?
Some of the stuff was good enough. I mean, if we don't sell it, we send it. So some of it's good enough. So they're selling the T-shirts, the bras, the shoes from us in Sudbury, from all over North America when it's rebundled. So it was really interesting to see from here, to see it right through to that end process there.
Yeah.
So, because a lot of that stuff the third world countries can't get.
Right.
So those the guys that are running their markets are buying specifics. So one of the guys in the market had strictly men's T-shirts.
Okay.
So he had gone through bales and bales and bales with whatever ended up down there, and that's what he's selling, the best of the best.
And talking about like sorting all of this, you have a lot of help, obviously. But like what? Because I was reading your mission statement.
Yes. Rebuilt is 33 years old.
Okay.
We're coming up to 33. Oh, maybe this week. And when I was hired 33 years ago, they didn't know what they wanted to do. to start a company, but they wanted to employ and train employment disadvantaged individuals.
Okay.
So I had a 1-year contract
Yep.
to do a business plan because I was a single mom on mother's allowance was what they called it in those days. I don't know what they call it today.
Okay.
So I wrote a business plan on doing this. So I went and looked at the Jared Centre in Sudbury, and I went to Goodwill's in Toronto and tried to figure out what we were going to do.
Yeah.
So before COVID, there were 23 of us working here, and there's 8 of us now.
No way.
Yes.
But okay, so obviously in COVID, was it because you just couldn't have that many people in
No,
a space?
just nobody come to work. And that's a sad story, but yes.
Why do you think though?
I mean, if you had fear of COVID or whatever, we stayed open.
Yeah.
We didn't stay the front open, we stayed back open.
Okay.
Because you were home cleaning house. You had nothing better to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you were home, so we stayed back open, and which was legal.
Yeah.
Which was legal because you unload outside and we'd sort outside. We really learned a lot about sorting outside during that time.
I bet, yeah.
With that, so our mission is to employ and train employment disadvantage, and employment disadvantage can be many things. It can be a single mom trying to get back into the workforce. And it's easier to get a job if you have a job.
Yeah.
So you can
sure.
stay with us for a year.
Okay, a year.
A year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's as long as you can stay with us is for a year. And
how do people go about getting a job here? Like how is it an
some people-
application?
No, some people bring in resumes or they sent from an employment agency
Okay.
or whatever.
Yeah.
You can't have a job to get a job.
Okay.
So
Okay.
So here we are.
And there's 8 of you.
There's 8 of us and 1 boy. And he's part of the 8. But when you're lifting furniture
Yeah, no kidding.
at 65 and you're lifting furniture.
Oh my gosh.
So and a couple of the girls I have are amazing lifters, and Cole's an amazing lifter.
I mean, I
I'm
hope
kind
maybe
of over
this will get people to come in and come back to work. That would be nice to help you.
The problem is you can't come back. Your year is out.
Oh, right. But I mean, like, come
Yeah.
for the first time
Yeah.
and work here. That'd be good. And then also I was reading online about what you can and cannot bring.
Yes.
And I loved the line that said, nothing wet. And I was like, okay, I don't want to ask what that is, but I
Wet
get
clothes.
it. I get it. Yeah, wet.
Wet clothes.
Like
Stinky
stinky
wet,
diapers.
or wet clothes that
Yeah.
have been festering in a...
People drop that off. Have
Yes.
they in the past?
Yes. I could make you blush.
What is wrong with people? guys, like you said, if you don't want it, nobody else is going to want it. Oh, that's
So we
rude.
want all of the fabric we can get.
Yeah.
Because we can do something with the fabric. It can't be wet, moldy.
Okay. Do you have like gloves on when you're sorting stuff?
No.
Shouldn't you have gloves on?
No, because you know what? I can tell fabrics. I can pick out brand names just going through a bag. I do 500 bags a day.
Oh, I'm sure. Like
So-
33 years. That's
Yeah,
a long time.
so-
You just know.
So I can pick out like a Lululemon fabric well before I ever see.
She knows Luan. She knows her Luan people.
I don't wear it, but I can feel it. I like that sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I can feel quality fabrics.
Yeah.
That's been good.
Yeah.
So nothing wet. No.
Okay.
No plastic.
No. And no baby stuff, obviously, because, you know.
Well, let's go back to the no
Oh,
plastic.
okay, the plastic.
Why no plastic? Because we don't know what you've stored in there.
Oh, yeah.
And you can't disinfect plastic.
Right.
Glass you can disinfect, like if you have a demi-john, like, you know, a
Yeah,
big,
yeah.
you can disinfect that.
Yeah.
If you have a plastic water bottle, what have you stored in that?
Right.
I got called on that once.
Okay.
That was a learning experience.
And what about wood? Because wood is a porous, you know, like.
If it's coming out of a smoking house, I don't want that.
No.
Because I don't want the smell of that in the
Right.
building, and you don't want the
Nope.
smell of that in your house.
No, I don't.
It makes people angry when we do that.
But it's like, guys, no.
Yeah.
That's just your
So,
thing.
yes.
Maybe somebody else will take it, but rebuild, they don't want it.
We don't want the smell in the
Yeah.
building, and we don't want that going to your house as
Right.
well. So so woods are some of the wood stuff has to be pretty good shape.
Yeah.
Like really good shape.
Yeah.
Can't be wet because it gets that funky wet
Yeah,
smell.
yeah.
Or you've been sitting in a shed for a couple of years.
Right.
It can't have
Yeah.
any weird smells
Okay.
because people don't like weird smells. Me either.
And who do you see shopping here?
Everybody.
Do you think it's different before COVID as opposed to now?
No.
No, eh?
No.
Same. You got the, and but you
No.
have regulars. Do you have regulars
Oh,
who've
yeah,
come in
yeah,
for like
yeah, yeah.
33 years?
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. We have people that show up here every day.
Yeah.
I
need to like branch out. I'm gonna be honest, Maureen. Like I think everybody has their own consignment shop or their own new to you shop that they go to. I started going to Kirsty over at New to You, the New to You shop down on Castle Street, like years and years ago, and now she's over across from Sobeys, and she won't do a podcast, and we're going to get her on here. Anyway, so, but I go in there and I tell people at work, I say, I pretty much rent my clothes. That's what I do because, I like to stay up with the styles. This is from her shop, and it's a Zara, you know what I mean? So I just, every fall, every spring, get all the stuff that either I'm not going to wear again and I bring it there and then just get new stuff.
So what makes us different?
Yeah.
So we're a charity.
Okay.
So when you donate here, any money over and above after we pay our bills goes back into our community.
How?
So we donated $160,000 back into our community last year.
Just last year?
Last year. So whether it be the hospital, which is I found out what a podcast was. We, with charity events, with One Kids Place, we work with 16 different agencies. So our money goes back into our community. So we don't do big national campaigns. We do local stuff where our money stays local.
I did not know that.
The other thing that makes us different is we work with 16 agencies that can send us, and we had, I think, 12 today, agencies that said, we have a woman who's 40 years old, wears a medium top, whatever pants, and we do clothing packages together, and every day we send somewhere between 6 and 16 of those a day. So,
to people just who are
but it has to come through an agency.
Okay.
And they will let us know. So that could be
I'm thinking Amelia Rising. Yeah.
Canadian Mental Health.
No way.
The Crisis Center, all branches of the Crisis Center.
Yeah.
That sort of stuff.
That's incredible, Maureen. I had no idea.
Yeah, that's given. Anybody leaving the transition house, we furnish what we have at that time. We furnish for nothing.
Oh my
gosh.
So
we are truly local.
Yeah.
It's about being local and having our money stay here.
And not too many places can say that. That's pretty incredible.
So, I've done some guest speaking around with other communities wanting to be based like this because the Crisis Center may not have the people to do this. And they used to do this, like their own little thing.
Yeah.
It's easier. They said, we all do what we do well and do it here.
Yeah.
So that's what makes us different from others.
And there's no cost to if you're doing up a package like that. That's a free thing that you're giving to that person who's leaving the transition house or whatever.
Or wherever they're coming from.
Wow.
Some of the agencies come in and pick up in group if we have all the different bags together because we do these in the morning.
Yeah.
Some of them come and pick up on their own.
Okay. What about Christmas time? Is there anything at Christmas, or is this because this is year round?
Yes.
Is there something special at Christmas that happens, or no?
Nope, not.
Just no, I cook a turkey and open some gifts with my family.
Yeah,
okay.
I have 6 kids and 14 grands. Yeah, it's just usually big. So Christmas is bring it in, bring it out. It's keep it moving. We did $30,000 just in fast donations for all of the agencies and different things around us for Christmas.
Yeah. And speaking of Christmas, it's a different season. Obviously, right now we're dying of heat here. It's it's August
with no air.
Do people? Can people bring in, if they're going to bring a donation, can they bring in different seasons, or does it have to be in season?
No.
Oh.
We would drown.
Yeah.
Literally drown.
Right.
In Christmas trees, and yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Christmas, we start the 1st of November.
Yeah.
And go. Christmas has really died out too. We've really seen that, where people aren't.
Yeah, I think people aren't doing massive big things anymore.
We don't.
We don't either.
We, as our family, don't.
Yeah.
But so Christmas is very. So we start 1st of November.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much done 1st of December.
Yeah. Yeah.
People's trees are up. I mean, not mine, but most people's trees and that are up. So
Wow.
So that's Christmas here.
Dear North Bay, You've always been more than a place on the map. You're home to me. This is where I built a life with my husband, raised our kids, and taught in local schools for over 24 years. I'm proud to be part of this community. Earlier this year, my world shifted. After living with anxiety, depression, and PTSD for much of my life, I reached a point where I couldn't keep going alone. Walking into the emergency department at the North Bay Regional Health Center was one of the hardest things I've ever done. But what I found there changed everything. A nurse who made me feel safe, a crisis worker who truly listened. For the first time in a long time, I felt seen. That care gave me hope, and it inspired me to give back by supporting local healthcare so that others in our community can access the same compassionate care I did. If my story resonates with you, I hope you'll consider supporting the NBRHC Foundation. Please visit nbrhcfoundation.ca or call 705-495-8125 to give. Because mental health is health. With gratitude, Tiffany Van Meer.
North Bay's turning 100, and what a time to be here. From the buzz of the Heritage Parade to sunset concerts at the waterfront, the city is alive with celebration. And you know who's right in the middle of it all? Homewood Suites by Hilton North Bay. We're proud to be a part of this milestone moment. Whether you're coming home from a family reunion, planning a gathering with friends, or just simply making the most of everything the Centennial has to offer, our doors are open. Stay in a spacious suite that feels like home, with a full kitchen to cook in, room to relax, and a space to unwind after a full day of fun. Are you hosting something bigger? Our event spaces and amazing local partners like the Grand and Stock Transportation make it easy to bring people together. Best of all, they're just steps from the action. The fireworks, the food trucks, the music, the laughter, it's all right here. Celebrate 100 years of North Bay with us. Use code Centennial to save on your stay anytime this year. Be at home with Homewood Suites by Hilton North Bay. Join the party today at 495 Oak Street West or give us a call at 705-495-3000.
Did you think you were going to stay here? Like 33 years ago, you were hired. And then
on a one-year contract. It's been a long year.
I was going to say,
it's been a long year.
A year turned into 33.
I am going into retirement mode. I turned 65 this year.
Okay. What are they going to do without you, though, Maureen?
They'll be just fine. I am slowly working out. I am not ready to pull my hand totally out of the pot.
No.
So I work 2-3 days a week.
Okay.
They have asked my daughter the board of directors has asked my daughter to take over from me. So, I mean, I'm only a phone call away.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Like, what made you stay that long?
I love what I do. I absolutely love what I do. In general, I love my people. Meaning, my staff, the people that I work with, my outdoor neighbors, and, all of that. Yeah. I have been so fortunate to have had such a good run at this.
Yeah.
And see the changes and be there when, with whatever we've done here.
Yeah. And the changes in the community too, right? And the impact, I guess, on the community.
Because I just read my business plan about a year ago that I wrote here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have no idea what I was thinking.
Oh no! How is it different?
It's way bigger.
Oh, okay.
Way bigger than
then in
I
our
expected.
7th location, we're going to have.
No, we've only had one big move, which has been good.
How long have you been on Regina? Like this
I
location?
knew you were going to ask that, and I was going to look that up. I'm going to say,
like
23-5 years. My dad used to go 3-5-15. So,
sure, around there.
Yeah.
I know. I was going to say, because I kind of have been a permanent fixture here since 2006, and I think you were here then. It's always been here as far as I know. Yeah, it's always been here. So
it's been, I'm going to say 23-5, maybe 7.
Okay. Do you guys have change rooms here?
We do.
I did not know that.
Yes.
See, and that's a big deal because I know some other places have gotten during COVID, and then they got rid of and so it makes it harder to. I mean, if you're coming to look for clothes and stuff, it's always nice too.
You were just coming
they were
in.
just over here, right?
When you come in, I was just yelling at everybody. We close in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So if you have anything to try on, go do
it now.
Yeah.
Do you know what's funny? Here's what's really cool is talk about the community. I'm an actor, and I was part of the Nipissing Stage Company for 5 summers, and I have fond memories. I have core memories of being here. Looking for stuff when we did It Wasn't Wrong for Each Other. What was it? Anyways, I forget the name of the play, but anyway, and so we came here and it was really cool because I remember just being in one of those change rooms and like the other actors and, just, here, try this on, try that on. We did this whole Annie Hall situation. It was great. I had like all these ties and like shirts but it was awesome. I loved coming here. We got we got all of our costumes pretty much from
and we have
Rebuild.
a lot
we were here.
Yeah, we have a lot of the TV shows and films being done shop here.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. And I'm sure that there was probably a reciprocal agreement. So there was some kind of support from Rebuild during those 5 summers, I'm sure, because it was we were here all the time.
And then you have to return it.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and we did.
It was
at the
a
end of
borrowed deal.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, at the end of the season. But it was awesome just to come here. And because what's neat is like everything that's old is new again, right? Like, I mean, look at all the styles now. Like we got the bell bottoms, the flare jeans coming back. Like I feel like it's just this constant like renew and reuse and reusing different styles differently. So that's why I love to kind of come to these shops and check stuff out. It's like you're finding treasure. It's like you just
come treasure hunt with us.
Yeah, exactly, right? And like the jeans are great because they've already been worn in. They've already, you don't have to do that. So, and even like shoes, boots, like you don't think of that stuff for the winter. Like a new jacket, a new like parka. There's some beautiful parkas that I found,
for sure.
Like woolen with the real fur and oh my gosh, yeah, amazing.
For sure. And we do Bundle Up North Bay as well.
Okay.
That's a coat thing that we usually work with another agency. I'm not sure who it is this year, but the church and an agency where we give the coats there, and then they have a weekend where anybody can go get a coat for nothing. Not here.
Wow.
Not
but
here.
At the agency, wherever that is.
Whatever agency that we partnered up with on that
That's
turn.
Incredible.
So I don't know, probably done 20,000 coats in the last years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I love that everything you do stays right here in North Bay.
It's all about us.
Yeah.
It truly is. It's all about
That's
us here in
amazing.
town because really this is our village. These are our people.
Exactly.
And we have to take care of us first.
Oh my
I'm
God, I
really
love
big
that.
on that.
Why am I going to cry right now? I love that you said that. That's really cool. It is our village, and we do have to look after each other for sure.
For sure.
Yeah,
And
charity begins at home, right?
Yeah, and we're first at top of the list here. And that's why we don't do national campaigns.
Yeah.
So we can keep our money local and keep it here.
That's awesome. All right, guys, there you go. We're gonna do an outro, and Maureen's gonna do the magic right here. She's gonna use her muscles because that's crazy. You have to. Anyway, she's gonna pull this thing down. This is where they put all the clothes to make those huge bundles that you saw. And oh, Dad. Okay. Oh, shoot. That's all right. It came out there. That's okay. Oh. There she goes, guys. Enjoy that. That's it for me. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Wear your sunscreen. Wear your hats. It's gonna be a loud. Oh, yeah, that part. I don't like that part. But anyways, there she is. Until next time, much love, North Bay.